Right then, so fresh week. What have we got on the cards this week? At this current moment in time, not a lot, but things can always progress quite rapidly. I always find. Obviously, the Clio should be going out this week, Wednesday, I think that was going out. The Qashqai, I definitely think there's a possibility of retail in it. Obviously, it's still kind of sticking to my thoughts of Renault products. Obviously, Nissan is basically a Renault product. Very popular cars as well, which helps out. A bit mileagey, yes. Sorry, got distracted. But I don't know. A couple of little problems to try and suss out. Nothing major. A couple of little things to sort out from driving it. Just a couple of little noises need to check out and see what they are and see what I think of it, and then just little bits, and then check it out, see what it wants for an MOT. Because if it needs too much spending on it, then it would make sense just to move it on, get some money out of it. Because of the deal it's done, I'm already in the profit with the 207 deal because of how I've done with it. So yeah, we'll figure something out. We will figure something out. So whatever I get for is basically profit. Obviously, I want to squeeze as much as that out of it as I can. So we're just gonna keep rolling with it. Keep rolling with it. Trying to work on something for the Colt. Trying to see if I can do something with that. What it is basically is I went on a local Facebook group and I just put on, got this car in. I've had it in for a while. If you can give us X amount for it, you can have it. And somebody is interested in that. Whether that comes through or not, I do not know. But you never know. There'll be somebody out there that'll want to give me what I asked for it. And, just keeps the job right, doesn't it? Moves something on. Which is a shame. I'm really surprised it hasn't gone yet. Because it's such a nice car. It is such a nice car. But at the end of the day, can't keep holding them forever. I just need to try and do a bit of damage control if nobody's coming to give me my price for it. So yeah, Aveo again, still nothing. I had a couple of inquiries on it last week, but nothing major. Somebody wanting it for criminally cheap money, and I just said no. So again, yeah, and the Stepway, that's another one as well. Getting inquiries on it, but nobody's just going that last step. So we'll just see how we can get on and see what we can do just to get some of these cars shifted and get some fresh stock in. So I'm about to take the Yaris to go and get photographed. Just got to put some, tyre shine on. I like to do that last because the tyre shine I've got stuff very good, but hopefully I've got some good stuff coming. So I like to do that just before I take them down. But I just wanted to show you this because I've got my wife in and she's repaired the seat. Look at that. I wouldn't say that's too shabby myself, considering she says she can't sew. I think she's done a bang-up job with her. Overall, that looks pretty decent if you ask me. I'm really happy with how this one's turned out. It looks really nice. We'll see what it's like when I get up to my photo spot and get it in the sun. Right then, so that's the Yaris now photographed. Done the walk around video. All that's left to do with this now is a service, which I'm going to do myself. Get my hands dirty, save myself a couple of quid. But look at how it is sparkling in this sun. It looks absolutely beautiful. That colour is popping. I'm really glad I machine polished it. Normally, a car of this age, you couldn't really justify it. But because of its colour, I think it looks brilliant. You can also make that as well. This was the corner, so it's still marks here and there. Nothing major. But I also noticed as well, there was a small little mark on this, which I've touched in a little bit. I haven't gone the whole 9 yards with it, you know what I mean? I think it's really clean for what it is. There, let's get another look at it. Sparkling, sparkling. Really think it's a shame this car doesn't have service history, because I think it's been well looked after. Well looked after. I mean, like, somebody's put some wheel trims on it, but they've also painted behind the wheels. Not a lot of people in the world do that. It's also been undersealed to protect it. And yes, my mechanic did check it out. He says it's solid, so we're all good there. And then, yeah, just the condition I got it in. Overall, I just looked at it and I was like, you know, that car is clean. Bosch wiper blades as well. You know, even in here, apart from a little bit of wear on the bolster, I'll try not to cover the camera up too much. You know, tiny bit of wear on the gear stick. But overall, I mean, like, when you're doing this, when you've been doing this trade long enough, you can get a feel for the cars that are looked after and the cars that aren't. And this, genuinely, I just get the feeling this car's being looked after. I think somebody's had it MOT'd, and then the clutch has started playing up on it, and they've gone, They've maybe thought the gearbox was on the way out, like I did. But, you know, they've maybe just gone, you know what? I think it's time. Happens all the time. Is it an older car? Yes, but it's a Toyota Yaris, isn't it? You know, people love Yaris's. And really, really strong money. I did a check and it said the recommended retail was £2,450. I mean, like, I'd never get that in a million years, I'm going to be honest. So I think 1,500 quid, I make plenty. Somebody gets a good dependable car that even looks the part now. Yes, tiny bit of fettling on the bodywork here and there, you could maybe argue, but at the end of the day, what can you get for 1,500 quid? Not a great deal. Not a great deal. So we'll just see how it goes, eh? I think it should sell quite well. I did get a bit of early interest in it, but it never came through, so you never know. I could put the picture on and that guy who just decided to leave it could look at it and go, made a mistake there, didn't I? But, you know, we'll just see how it goes. I think, fingers crossed, this one should sell quite well. But you never know, do you? Right then, Tuesday. Don't normally do any filming on a Tuesday. Finally sold the Colt. I'm a bit sad about it, to be honest with you, you know, because what a lovely little car. So all I did with this was I went onto a local Facebook page for the area. It's called Anything Aycliffe, and I just put on there, said, look, I've got this car up for sale for £12,950. Are we willing to take £1,000 for it, just to get rid of it? And then somebody messaged me straight away, and she was like, I'm interested in the Colt, you know, asking questions about them, things like that. So we got that sorted. And she came down today and she said, you know what, I love it. I think it's great. You know, it's a nice, lovely car. So she said, yeah, I'll have it. Even taking in a part exchange, which for this sort of price point, £1,000, look, you don't normally do, but I'm just giving a scrap value. I did actually an online valuation for the site that I normally use, and they came back as £80. £80. And I was like, I said to her, I said, look, I know I can get more for that car. So I gave her 120 quid in part exchange. And it's an 03 Polo, red one. So it's going to be absolutely, it's caked in lack appeal. But it's got some test on it. So I don't know what to do, whether I just put it up on my Facebook and just say, look, part exchange to clear. It's got a few months test on it. You can get your use out of it and bin it off. I could do that. Or what I could do is I could send it to auction, might make a little bit of money because all polos do fetch good money. Or I can make a phone call and at least get me money back from the scrap man. My scrap man might even give me a little bit more for it. Who knows? But the main thing is the Colt is sold. There is money coming back into the business. You know what? I am a little bit sad. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a little bit sad because it's such a lovely car. And I think, personally, it's worth every penny of $12.95. I am standing by it as well. Another stupid thing it probably to do, but I know this car's not going to go wrong. It's a 30-day, 1,000 mile mechanical warranty that covers just the engine and gearbox. I am fairly confident, like 98% confident, I will not hear from this woman again because it's a Mitsubishi Colt. That's about it. That's all I can say. Just a bit disappointing. I have got another viewing booked later on today for the Aveo. Fingers crossed that goes well. Who knows? They might not turn up. They might turn up and be like, "Oh, I've got other ones to see." Da 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 da. You never know. Clio, hopefully, that they messaged me yesterday asking for the details to tax it. Now you don't want them details unless you're actually going to pick the car up. And she messaged me saying they're going to try and get for it today or potentially tomorrow. So that's good. And then the Yaris, absolutely sparkling. Look at that. In this sun, that is popping. But sod's law, clean the car, polish it, things like that. And I mean, it's not even one bloody dollop. It's here, it's there, it's on the roof, it's on the boot, it's everywhere. So thanks for that, assholes. Yeah, getting some sales in. That means we can get some stock in, some fresh stock. Definitely getting another Clio because I've actually had somebody in who was interested in that, who actually registers early interest in that, and then when I rang her about it, she said she wasn't going to bother anymore, and now she's changed her mind, and she's gutted that she missed out on that one. So she's interested in another Clio. So if I can get another one in, she might come. Obviously, she has changed her mind before, so there's a potential she could change her mind again. You know what I mean? I don't take it as gospel, shall we say. It's just the way the things are. But hopefully you can get a few more sales in, even getting inquiries on the stepway as well. Where were these people last month? I spoke to nobody. Absolutely nobody. Absolutely nothing happened around here. Yeah, obviously I only sold one car. So, you know what I mean? This is how quiet I was. I was even polishing coins. Look how shiny that is. That's how bored I was last month. Whereas now, I've done a deal, 2 cars that have done and dusted. She's paid for that. She's just wanting to come back either later on today or tomorrow to pick it up and drop her car off. The Clio should hopefully be gone today as well, or tomorrow. So there's 3 cars gone. I could sell the Aveo today, and then I've only got the Stepway and the Yaris. So, honestly, I wish you could kind of work this game out. But we'll just see how it goes. I might not sell the Aveo, which a good thing and a bad thing in a sense, because you don't want to run out of cars. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Right, then, so the little Colt's gone out, and also the Clio, they came a day early to collect that. So that's good news, getting 2 cars gone, potentially another one gone. This is what £120 buys you when it comes to cars. It's nice, isn't it? Usual, typical dog dick red. You know, bit of lack of appeal here and there. Alright car, to be fair, just looks tatty. Got Kenwood stereo as well, you know. if it gets scrapped, it's not going to scrap yard with that in, I can tell you that much. And another one. I mean, it's got a brake warning light on, not the other one, but look at that fuel gauge. We'll turn that down. Look at that fuel gauge. BEA beautiful. So you know it's not going to scrapyard with that in, is it? Alright. Oh yeah, she mentioned that. Never mind. Nah. I mean, can't complain, can you, for 120 quid? Oh. It's going downhill. Oh, there we go. Oh dear. Just had this open. We'll ignore that. There must be another way to get into that because she had that open. But yeah. Not too bad, is it? 120 quid, got a few months test on it. Can't complain at all. I mean, good jet wash will get half of that off. So what I'll be doing with this one, apart from using it because it's got a load of petrol in it, is I'll try and flip it on, see if anybody needs the car, just a bit of a stopgap. To be fair, mechanically it might be alright, you never know. I'm not looking at it, so I mean, if I try and flip this on, 300 quid, I don't think I'm being too cheeky there, and I think somebody can use it for a few months and bin it off, potentially get 150 quid back for it. So that'll do for me. Right then, Wednesday, 3 days in a row of filming, and do you want to know why? This is all I have left. I've got the Yaris on sale, I've got the Aveo on sale, and I've got the Qashqai that I need to make a decision on. So in the last few days, I have got rid of the Colt, the Clio, and today I have just sold the Stepway. Like, is there something in the water? You know, like, what's going on? Why has everybody just decided, you know what, I'm going to go buy a car there? It's been the week for it. Like, but the only problem is it's a blessing and a curse, because obviously if you haven't got cars to sell, then you can't sell them, can you? So I need to try and get some more stock in. I've just missed out on a Clio, which is annoying, because I had somebody come in today. I had to turn them away because she was wanting the blue Clio. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, it's sold. You know, I've got nothing left. I'm happy because things are selling, but I'm now stressed because I'm like, I need to sell things now. I need to get things to sell, sorry. Like, you know, oh, my days are just blowing out the water. Absolutely. I'm gone. I'm going to have to move the Yaris up here so it actually looks a bit tidier. I might just for the time being have to get a price board stuck in the window and just stick an await and prep sign in the Qashqai, just so, you know, it looks a bit tidier. And the only problem is now it's getting close enough to sell the tour, and I know I'm selling cars, isn't it? But just keep feeding that machine, get things right. Hopefully I can get some more cars in before people come buy these two, because I did have somebody view the Aveo yesterday and they wanted to go away, price things up, and I had a couple of cars to compare it to. I haven't heard from them, but that was only yesterday, so you never know. But again, at the minute, I'm not fussed. It sounds crazy, I know, but I am not fussed. Because if I was to sell these two, I've then got a Qashqai that's not even prepped. So, yeah, absolutely balmy. Right then, so it's Thursday. Gonna have a full week of filming. It's crazy, isn't it? So yesterday I picked up a couple of cars from auction. One was an alright price. One was a bargain, which obviously concerns me a little bit, but it's got fantastic margin in it. Two Renault Meganes, good variety, you know. One is a 3-door diesel, £35 a year road tax as well. I think that's on 106. It's a little tatty in places, but it's got good MOT on it. Till December, I think. So I don't know whether I'll get that done or not. Potentially, I could just leave it. That's going to be $18.95. And the other one is a 2013 Renault Megane on a 62 1.6 petrol. 100 one's got 105, one's got 106. I can't remember which one's which. Really nice car. Red, unfortunately, but looks good value. That's going to be $21.95. So hope it's got an engine management light on one, which I think scared a few people. Doesn't bother me. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I get there, they're alright, and they get me back. I'm just on my way to the train station now to get the first train to Darlington. So hopefully they come out alright. I'm picking up one today, and I'm going to get the other one tomorrow. Quite simply because I'm not very well, and when I did it the last time, when I got home, I was a bit knackered. You know, it's a bit of a day of it, isn't it? Especially when lately I've been doing nothing. So go from nothing doing plenty kills you off a little bit. So I'm just going to do it tomorrow. I could see how I go. I could feel up to it, but at the end of the day, it's what it is, isn't it? If I can get it today, I'll try and get it today. If not, you know, waiting another day is not the end of the world, is it? So anyway, I'm just coming up to the train station now, so I'll get me to take a board, and you will join me back at the unit with at least one of them, hopefully. And then so the first one got me back, and they did very, very well indeed. Needs a bit of TLC, as they all do. A couple of little jobs to do to it. It's had the spare wheel put on. The alloy is in the boot. I think that's just down to the fact that the tyre's worn, I think, and they've just gone, I'm getting rid of it. I'm not buying a tyre. Just bang that on for the time being. You sort out the bonnet either needs painting or something like that. Something doing with it. Number plate are tatty. What else have we got? It's not a bad old car, you know, if I'm being honest with you. I'll try and bring it in a bit closer, it's still a little bit windy. And my mic's dead, so I mean, it's got good MOT in it. I think it's been serviced as well. It was advised on a couple of tyres. One was the driver's side, which needs sorting, and the other one's the back one, slightly cracked and perish. I might look into getting them changed and having them both fitted to the front. And there was a bottom arm as well. And I mean, like, daft stuff like this. I don't know whether you can see that because of the sun. There's a little bit of something, a little bit of a scuff going on there that needs sorting out. And the boot floor, the boot liner, if you would call it that. When they've swapped the spare wheel over, I'm guessing they've took that out and not put it back in. So I need to try and source something there, and like 1 or 2 parcel shelf as well. Yeah, you know what I mean. What else have we on? Airbox. Someone's put a corn air filter on it. So I need to sort that out. Little jobs, plenty of them. Definitely doable, definitely achievable. Really nice car to drive. 67 miles a gallon on the motorway. Lovely. Never missed a beat. Somebody's looked after it as well, because them wheels look like they're the only one since being painted. They look nice and tidy. And then the red one, I'll figure that tomorrow. But overall, I'm happy with the first one at least. Right, so I've just got back in the second Megane. Look at that. Looks lovely. Did very well. Couple of problems to sort out on it. Nothing that scares me dramatically. Sounds like it's got a bit of a wheel bearing noise. It's got a management light on. And for some reason, when I picked it up, the airbag light was on, but it's not on anymore. So we need to have a look at that as well. As you can see, there's a little bit of paint in this corner. I don't know what to do with that. Depends on how much the prep bill is. I might have to touch it, and I don't want to, but I might have to, depending on how much it costs. Or I might get it painted. I don't really want to send stuff to paint because it's just expensive and it's time. I'm having a busy spell, so I want to get them done, like, you know what I mean. A couple of tyres, the exhaust. Someone's put brand new exhaust on it, and I don't know whether there's a mounting that bolts in on them. I don't know whether they've just not bolted it down properly and the bolts came out, or what's happened, but it's just hanging. But I managed to strap that up just to get me back. And then my little bungee cord that I bought from the range gave up just as coming off the motorway, so that was handy. What else? I just want an MOT and a service, really. Just want a bit of love. But what a car it is! It's a good spec. It's the dynamic TomTom, so it's got all the bits and pieces that you like with them. So daft stuff like somebody's absolutely butchered this wiper arm here, so it's a bit bent. So we need to sort one of them out. Daft jobs. On both of them again, they're all daft jobs that need sorting, but they'll get sorted. A couple of tyres, MOT, sort the exhaust out, or the wheel bearing. Not too bad really, and a good service and that. So hopefully, all being well, it goes well because there's good margin in that. I paid for that the same I paid for the other one. That's a 1.6 petrol. It's got a 6-speed, which surprised me. Did 43 miles a gallon coming back from Newcastle, which I'm not going to lie, that's a winner for me. I always thought they were very uneconomical cars, the 1.6s. So that'll do for me. I think round the doors you'll probably get 35-ish. You know, I don't think it's too bad. There's probably get more out of it because it's not really a car for motorway driving. Even though it's got a 6-speed in 6th gear, it's sitting at 3,000 RPM. It's not really where it wants to be, is it? So around the doors, it might do just as good, if not a little bit worse. So you'll probably see this one feature and the other one feature a bit more next week because this is going on long enough. I think it'll be in a very busy week. So if you do like my content, please hit that like and subscribe button. Helps me out massively. All the usual links for my socials will be in the description down below, and I will catch you on the next one.